show here.
Creep show, hit them all up when you're in town.
Really? So what was your name again?
I'm Mandy, and I'm from Pittsburgh.
I'm Mandy, from Pittsburgh. You're going to be on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Okay. What brings you here?
My name's Mandy, and I'm from Living Dead Museum. We're the zombie museum out in Evans City where they filmed Night of the Living Dead. And we're here today, too, with the Evil Dead 2 workshed, the Screen Use workshed.
Mandy, are you a Facebook friend of mine?
I'm Mandy Danger.
I bet you are.
Okay.
Okay. If not, you will be in just a second.
Okay.
So, hold on a second.
I'm waiting to see wants to use the app, but if they don't, just
It's okay if I film this, right?
Just make sure you give us credit.
Okay, tell me your name.
I'm Kitsy Duncan, and I run Oddities Outlet, and I have a ghost hunting show on Amazon Prime called Oddity Files.
Sounds good. I will check that out.
I have weird stuff looking for a new home. Have that.
I'm an amateur ghost hunter. I'm here to have fun, and I'm documenting this stuff for YouTube.
Awesome. Well, you take one of those.
Okay,
Check
thank
us out.
you very much. My batteries are running dead. I'm going to have to get many of these tomorrow.
If you are unsure where our Q&A room and our film screening room is, you just need to exit the vendor room, take a right,
So tell me, who makes this stuff?
and take the elevators down to floor 1.
Really? How'd you get into that?
Bought a cat about a year ago.
Okay, I'm sorry, first off, what's your name?
Mike. Mike go down.
So once
Okay.
again, we do have
And I'm going to be putting this on YouTube.
Hi, Peter. How's it going, Mike? How's it
We
going?
also have in our film screening room,
Thank you.
Rewind, followed by Summer of 84.
I'll just do that and give you some credit. Thank you. So what are your names?
I'm Meg.
I'm Mike.
What brings you guys here today?
Everything horror.
What is it about horror?
It's that jump factor.
It just gets it.
Like
No
that,
matter
huh?
what, you never know what's going to happen.
Okay.
The
And
unexpected.
you seem to be Freddy and you seem to be Leatherface. So, I swear, I just love seeing you guys in costume. It's awesome, so.
It's fun.
Okay. Is this your first one?
No, this is our second one.
What was your first one?
Our first one was Sharonville last year.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, hey, you guys have a good week.
Thank you so much.
Dude, I'm actually filming this. This is a video, so you can move. Ah, what's your name?
They want to play a game?
It's what?
Want to play a game?
Of course.
I'm not very good at staying in character.
Ah, what's your name?
Laura.
I was gonna say this is very elaborate. I'm filming this. I'm gonna be putting this up on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
So, what brings you out here tonight?
Oh, well, I wanted to be a costume and check out the booth, and I just have to dress up positive.
Well, this is,
For that.
those contacts you're wearing are really freaky. I mean, it's a little unnerving, I have to
Big
admit.
full costumes. One to try.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, thank you.
Basically all day, so I'm sure I'll run into you guys.
Look up here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Kyle cooked it.
Okay, and whereabouts you from?
Connecticut.
Okay, and what are you doing here at the convention?
We are world premiering our documentary on Sunday morning. It's called Survival of the Film Freaks. And I'm also enjoying the convention because I would have done this anyway if we didn't have the flick, you know?
Hey, if somebody interested, this is going on YouTube, somebody interested in the documentary, where can they learn more about that?
So we're doing a festival run right now because this is our world premiere. It's going to be in and out of festivals, hopefully the fall and the winter, but you can follow along at Film Freaks Movie on Instagram and Twitter, and then you can find us on Facebook, Survival of the Film Freaks. You can find us there.
Hey, tell me, when did you first get into horror movies?
I must have been a kid. I must have been 5, 6, 7 years old. My grandparents would take me to Vermont every summer, and we'd go to this rental store, and they'd let me get Universal monster movies because they knew they weren't super scary, but they knew that I'd still have fun with it. And I've always been a fan of Halloween, the season. You know, it's more than just the one holiday; it's full season.
Yeah.
And so it just escalated from there. It's just like as I got older and more things happened, I got more interested in scary movies as a teenager. And then I started going to my first horror conventions, and that was like, and then it escalated from not just horror movies, but a love for filmmaking in general, because horror movies have both the scares and the art. So it's like I wanted to bring those two together. So yeah, that's where I fell in love, man.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, what's your name?
Kyle 13, man. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Good.
What brings you out here today?
This is Kiefer. Kiefer's gonna meet Kiefer this weekend.
Hey, Kiefer, how you doing, buddy?
Kiefer versus Kiefer.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Say Mr. Kiefer. Right?
Okay. So tell me about yourself. What brings you out here today?
I've been coming to these things for years, man. I'm a vendor. I vend them. I've got lots of friends here. It's just a good time. It's a good family vibe. Horror family. It's a great time, man.
Tell me about this horror family. I mean, everybody here has been so nice.
Everybody's been coming to these things for years, so you know, it's a close-knit organization, and you know.
This is actually my second one,
Yeah.
so
see, you're already coming back. You know.
I am. I'm loving this a lot
Absolutely,
too.
man. It's a great time.
How'd you get into this?
I'm born on Halloween, so you know it's.
You were actually born on Halloween.
Yeah, I'm born on Halloween, '78, the same year that the original Halloween movie came out. So
That works.
I'm
That works.
required to be a horror guy. I have to be.
Sounds good.
So.
Sounds good. Talk to you a second.
Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
I'm Claudia.
Hi, Claudia. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
What brings you out here tonight?
I actually volunteer for the con.
Why do you do that?
It's just fun. I get to help people, you know, and get
More
to walk
important-
around, meet everyone.
More importantly, how do you do that?
How do I volunteer? You can get on, they have a Facebook page that you can get added to, and they'll do all the roll calls and everything for it. That's pretty much how it happens.
Okay. So, what is it about horror?
I've been into horror all my life. My mom, as a kid, wouldn't let me watch them, so I go downstairs at 3 a.m. and sneak and watch horror movies. And I mean, I got really into SFX makeup and just kind of having my friend Shauna introduced me to it. So it's my 5th con, I think.
Okay. What was the movie? What was the one that got you into it?
13 Ghosts.
What was it about that?
Probably the guy getting cut in half with that glass.
Lengthwise?
Yeah, like that was pretty badass.
That was cool. You said, wow, I got to see more of this.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's your favorite now?
It's really hard to choose, honestly. There's so many good horror movies out there. We got our photo op on time.
Okay, sounds good. So So say hi to YouTube.
Hi. Oh, are you just doing a video?
Yeah, I'm just doing a video for YouTube.
Hello.
Hey, so HorrorCon. What's up? How many is this for you guys?
First one.
It's your first one.
Probably my 6th one.
Okay, well you two, first and second. What brings you here today?
Friends.
So what do you think? Is this your thing, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this your first day, or were you here yesterday?
First day.
Okay. Had a chance to look around yet? So who are you guys going to be waiting in line to see today?
We don't know.
Yeah, we're just
You're just here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there actually shops this year though?
Is there what?
Shops and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's over around the corner up here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what brings you? This is you're the veteran here. This is the
Yeah.
6th one. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Missy.
Missy.
Yes.
So what's the attraction? Why are you coming to these?
I just go every year. I like to meet, celebrities and go shopping, and yeah, this is just my thing.
Hey, what is it about horror?
I've actually watched horror movies since I was 3.
Really? What was your first one?
Oh, probably 13 Ghosts.
You're the second person today I've heard
Really?
say that.
Really? Yeah.
What was it about 13 Ghosts you liked?
I don't know, but I was obsessed with it.
Okay.
When I was
So
a little kid,
you saw it and then you were like, I want to know more. I want to know
right.
more.
And then I just started liking them ever since then. So
Okay, and what is it about these things?
I don't know. I just like it. It's just
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
What's your name? Name, title. So tell me, this is a really good costume. It's really, really intricate. I was going to say you're definitely doing the. Oh, this is filming. This isn't photo. So tell me, well, what is it about horror that you like so much?
I just say it just gives you a quick thrill. It's just I love the funny stories. I mean, they're actually funny for the most part. Just watching the people be stupid getting killed.
Okay, sounds good. You know, Kane Hodder's here, so I'm hoping to meet him. And you're Pamela, is that right?
I am.
Okay. So
he's a good
let's
boy.
get you guys together.
He's such a good son.
Okay. Okay. So how many is this for you guys?
How many cons?
Yeah.
50.
Really? Whereabouts you guys from?
Memphis.
Memphis. You had quite a drive getting up here. How long was that for you?
8-9 hours, something like that.
Okay, because it only took us like 4. We're from Iowa. And why is it? I mean, you're coming 10 hours to...
We really enjoy seeing all the people. You're with a group of people that like the same stuff you do. You know, and we enjoy not only horror, but all kinds of cons that we do. So we enjoy it.
What is it other than horror that you like?
Well, we do a lot of the Wizard World, Ace Con, different things. Marvel, he does like Captain America, different ones like that. He's working on Cable and Thanos, so it's just whatever. And he's going to change in later and be Freddy today, So we have about...
Well, I'm going to have to get a video of that because, I mean, this is an elaborate suit. I mean, he put a lot of work into
We have
that.
about 50 different costumes.
Really?
So we change out and we do different things. And we also belong to a local charity group in Memphis. And we go to Le Bonheur and St. Jude and we visit the kids. Not like this, but like Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, things like that.
I got to ask, what do you guys do when you're not at cons?
We have normal jobs.
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm an accountant and he works for the Navy.
Okay,
So,
sounds good. Sounds good.
This is our hobby.
Okay. There we go. That looks really... That is really elaborate. You guys put a lot of work into that. Go ahead and... One more time. Just flip it up and... This guy. I know.
don't care what you're wearing.
Get away from me.
I don't care what you're wearing.
Get away from me.
Let me get you to say your name.
My name is Euronymous.
Euronymous.
Just Euronymous.
Euronymous. I was going to say like Euronymous Axe or something.
Nope, just Euronymous.
Okay. So, what brings you out here today?
To entertain all the fried people, but not kill because it's kind of frowned upon in a public place.
You're going to wait till after the con to do that?
That's the plan.
Okay. What is it about horror? Tell me about the love. You really seem into it.
It's like a family. Everybody loves everybody. Everybody gets along. There's no hate. There's no right or wrong. Everybody's. It's like a universal language. Everybody loves horror, especially at a horror convention.
Okay.
So no matter what you do, you can't be wrong.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Good day?
Very good. Hey, tell me about this. What's going on here?
What would you like to know?
What?
What would you like to know?
Well, basically, I'm kind of doing something for YouTube, kind of introduction to it. So, what is happening with the masks here?
Well, they're hollow latex masks, many in the room, and I was inspired by a photo I found online on a forensic science site called Low Cars Lab, and so that's where this guy comes from. This guy's my tribute mask to work with Craig Reardon from Poltergeist, and it's just a design I came up with that we call Scully.
Okay, yeah, it looks like different stages of decomposition then.
Sort of. You might say that, maybe. I don't think I was thinking that specifically when I did them. I just like mummies, I guess. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let me get a quick. There you go. We'll talk to you a few minutes.
Yes, of course you may, please.
Okay, you have your own booth here, the Spook Show.
That's right. This is Mikey Severe's Spook Show.
Okay.
All of these masks represent a character that once appeared on my fictional spook show in the 60s or the 70s.
Okay. So you had a fictional spook show during the 60s and 70s?
I did have a fictional spook show, yes.
That sounds good. Sounds good. Hey,
You can see it on YouTube if you search for Mikey Severe Spook Show. S-E-V-I-E-R.
Okay. Sounds good. This is going on YouTube, so
Great.
I'm very happy you said that.
Then they will be able to find it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I will too, so.
Yes.
But what brings you out here today?
I just really wanted to make masks and show my children of the night my skills, my mask making abilities, and share my friends with them and spread my vision of horror to the world.
Well, these are pretty tremendous. I mean, you did a great job. You handmade all these masks.
Yes, these are all made from start to finish.
Okay, how did you get into doing that?
I mean, I just did it. I just decided one day, I started out acting and doing the Mikey Severe character. I did a cabaret in New York City and stuff, and then that spread to doing the visual art of Mikey, and I would kind of put my face in. Then I started doing videos where I would put myself into classic horror movies. And then I was like, the next thing was to do the Mikey Severe mask.
So that's you, huh?
That's me. That is my first mask.
Wow.
And then that moved on, and I decided to do a classic skull. So I did Dusty, and I made him green with the red eyes, like the classic Halloween die cut. And then I did this guy, and I did this guy, and I did my Frankenstein based on the Ben Cooper vacuform mask that many people are familiar with from the 60s.
Okay.
And then it goes on and on forever and ever. Oh boy.
So what's your name?
Selena.
What brings you out here today, Selena?
It's our first time out in California, so we just wanted to come check it out.
So you're here from California?
We flew out here.
Okay, what do you do out in California?
Make all this stuff.
Make all what stuff?
This is what I do for a living. I make a lot of little mini props, replicas, keychains, novelty items. We do these masks as well.
Hey, you got some neat stuff here.
Thank you.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be, I'm kind of making a semi-documentary. This is going on YouTube.
Oh, awesome.
How do people get a hold of you on this?
Well, you can follow us on Instagram. We also have a website, it's littleshopofgore.com, and we are Little Shop of Gore on Instagram.
Okay, well, tell me about horror. What is it that you like about it?
I actually didn't grow up watching horror, so I got introduced to it at a later age. I wasn't allowed to watch horror movies, so...
so you wanted to watch them all the more?
Yes. My boyfriend's actually my other half of Little Shop of Gore, so he's a special effects artist, so he introduced me to a lot of horror movies, so...
Has he actually worked in a movie?
Yes, he works on several movies.
Which ones? Would I know any?
He works on a lot of TV shows. At the moment, he's working on Santa Clarita Diet. He worked on American Horror Story. On random things, mostly horror related.
Okay, sounds good.
American Gods.
Well, I was going to say, when you finally got around to watching horror, what was it that hooked you?
A lot of the enamel pins are based off of my favorite horror movies, so Killer Clowns from Outer Space is definitely one of my favorite ones.
You're awesome. Yeah. I love that movie.
Thank you. I like all the cheesy horror movies, a lot of the 80s and 70s, so Texas Chainsaw 1 and 2.
I got to meet Catherine Mary Stewart. One of my favorites is Night of the Comet.
I love that.
So that's a good one. If you haven't seen Night of the Creeps yet, you need to.
I do love Night of the Creeps.
So
it's a good one.
Okay, sounds good. Hey.
But I hold it as if it's like a, I don't know. Well, that works. On the top is fine. That's perfect for this mask.
said, are you having a good time at
I
Horrorhound?
am having a good
So far,
time.
so good?
So far, so good. What's your name?
Alright, my name is Nicole.
And whereabouts are you from, Nicole?
From Bloomington, Indiana originally, but Florida. We came from Boca Raton, Florida.
So you're actually from Florida?
Yeah, Florida. That was
Okay.
a long flight, man.
I bet it was.
Yeah. The weather's crazy here, so.
I was going to say you're probably the one who traveled the furthest that I've talked to
Think
so
so?
far.
Boca?
What brings you all the way in from Florida to go to this?
I've been working for Horrorhound for 10 years, so my husband and I run the film festival for Horrorhound, so.
Okay.
But we also come to see all the celebrities, all the crazy people dressed up in their finery, and yeah, it's a blast.
What is it about that you like?
Just the high intensity, awesomeness, and horror people are some of the best people I feel like to hang out with, Everybody's super nice, it's held in the Midwest. Can't find a better con, so we love to align with them, It's a good time. You could just put a drink up on her.
How are you guys doing?
What's that?
How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. What is this costume you're supposed to be?
Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Okay, I guess I have never seen that.
Yeah, it's a video game and then they made a movie, 2 movies.
Okay. And so what brings you out here this weekend?
Costume, man, HorrorCon.
Okay. Whereabouts you guys from?
Kentucky.
Really? You've it's quite a haul to get here then, huh?
Yeah.
What brings you, what made you decide to drive that far to come to the horror?
We do it every year.
How many years is this for you?
Probably 6, maybe 5th.
Okay. What's the attraction? What keeps you coming back?
I don't know, man. I got a lot of costumes to wear.
Okay. How many costumes do you have sitting at home?
Probably 8.
Okay. What is it about the costumes? What got you into that?
I don't know, man. I just like doing it.
I guess that's what counts then. Hey, thank you. What's your name?
Cher.
And you're working here, Cher.
I'm working.
What are you doing?
Passing out movie promo stuff.
Okay. How do you get to work at a place like this?
Volunteer.
Okay, volunteer. Are you guys going to screen Never Hike Alone? I actually saw that on YouTube a while back. It's awesome.
Yes.
Are you going to have a full screen of it?
Yes.
Okay. What brings you out here? What made you volunteer for this?
My friend's in it. In fact, she's right there.
Him?
Yep. No, her.
Oh, her. Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. Doing good. Are you in Survival of the Film Fest, or are you in Never Hike Alone?
I'm a promo girl, and I am passing out. But I am going to go see him though.
Okay. What brings you out here this weekend?
I work Horrorhound. I do security for Film Fest and promotions, and plus I love it. I've been doing this since about 2013.
Okay.
So I've been doing this twice a year, 2 or 3 times a year. So I come out here because I kind of feel like it's my home away from home, a little vacation.
Okay.
My only vacation of the year.
Where is home?
Portsmouth, Ohio.
Okay, yeah,
I'm far away. I'm about 4 hours away.
We're about 5.
Oh, where are you? Where?
Washington, Iowa.
Wow. That's awesome.
Well, it's okay. I talked to people earlier who were in from California, Florida.
I'm originally from California. Traveled like all over, made it to Ohio, and now here I am, Indiana.
Okay. So I was going to say, I talked to the people who made that one, and I've seen that one on YouTube already.
I haven't got to see Survival of the Film Freaks, but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, we're coming to the showing here tomorrow. I think it's at 11.
At 11.
So, what is it about horror? Tell me.
well, my whole life has been watching movies when I was really little. My mom let me watch the scary movies that normal parents wouldn't let their kids watch.
Like?
And like Reanimator and Nightmare on Elm Street, which gave me nightmares, but it was like nightmares like, I was like, hey, listen, I have to get through these nightmares. I'm still gonna watch this shit.
Okay.
And I've always loved film. I think for me, it's just capturing someone's fear and being able to like manipulate it and put on screen is the most amazing thing. And I've always been so impressed with someone's ability to come from a regular person like Robert Englund and be Freddy Krueger and have to go through all that the process of the mind and be able to do that. It's always fascinating.
Sounds good.
Horror, it makes me happy. It sheds light on different things that people have back in the day were afraid to address, like Bates Motel. That was Psycho. It was Psycho. That was the first first time you really saw like blood and on screen, and you really saw like her you didn't even see her die. You just saw the blood and heard the screaming, and it made you knew. You didn't see it, but you didn't have to because it was here, and that was that's my favorite thing about horror.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You ever worked in a horror movie?
I have not. I'm
to?
usually behind the scenes. I've done makeup for stuff, but no, I've never been. Oh no, not like actual films. It's like fun things that my friends would put on. I've always wanted to be in one. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I definitely want to be someone who either gets like murdered or the one who murders.
Sounds good. Over. Tell me what's going on here.
You are looking at an independent magazine based in Columbus, Ohio. We are Gorgeous Girls, gorgeousgirls.com. What you're looking at is covers of all of the issues of the magazines that we have, and you can purchase them today or straight from the website, gorgeousgirls.com. We provide and offer Gorgeous Girls clothing, apparel. We sell.
Blood?
Yep, autographs, absolutely.
Of course, duh.
Behind me, we've got the lovely
they're also talking about going back to
Charlotte
Denver.
Casper and myself, Absence Widow here, that we're more than happy to sign for you to purchase them. Online as well, we do sign them if you order online.
Okay.
We have the hoodie shorts, hoodies, we even have lighters and mugs and whiskey glasses,
Okay.
But, yep, we are alternative gore, horror themed. The more blood, the merrier, as you can tell.
Sounds good. I gotta know.
Yes.
What do you guys think of Suicide Girls?
Suicide Girls. Well, they're hot. They are hot. I don't know. I mean, we're kind of related. I guess we're pretty much in the same. We're all tatted. We're all pierced. I guess we're very similar to them, but we're not quite them.
Okay. Hey, what's
They
your
don't have him. They don't have him.
Sounds good.
He's the creator of Gorgeous Girls. But that's a very good question.
Okay.
But
Tell me about the films you guys are making.
The most recent film that we just worked on is actually with Terrence Muncie. He does art. It's kind of up the next row. It's called Walls of Blood.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was actually filmed pretty local to here.
Really?
In Indianapolis.
It was filmed in Indianapolis then.
Yep, that was actually filmed here in Indianapolis at a haunted escape room.
Okay. And these two lovely young ladies are in it?
No, they're actually not in it, but they're going to be in the next film that we're doing, which is unnamed at this point. It's going to be also another film with Terrence Muncie.
Okay. Somebody's interested in that. How would they go about finding out about it?
Follow us on Facebook, and also the Walls of Blood has a Facebook page also.
Okay.
So if you check them out on Facebook, and then, Gorgeous Girls are always posting about it. Most recently, they're showing a lot of our small clips of our edits from the film that you can go on there and see.
Okay. So tell me about horror. Tell me about blood, demented needs. What
demented needs?
Yeah.
Anything and everything you can think of.
No. I mean from your perspective. From your perspective, how did you get involved in this?
How did I get involved in this?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
so this has our
I always swore up and down I'd never do a magazine or nothing. I just was doing it for fun. Bring older girls kind of encouraged me to do it. And there's actually a lovely lady around here that is Raggedy Dead, Anne.
Yeah.
If you see her, she's actually right down there.
Okay.
But when I first met her, it kind of lit a fire under my ass to start Gorgeous Girls.
Okay.
You know, I always credit her. I was like, you're the one that caused me to take it a step farther.
Sounds good. And down there, I'll have to talk to her.
You'll see her. She's actually right down there. You can't miss her. Red, white, and blue. Looks like Raggedy Ann, but dead. Awesome.
Okay. Hey, tell me about yourself.
I'm Jason Zing. I'm the owner and director of Weird on Top Pictures, and we're out here promoting our movies Night Terrors and Straight Edge Kegger. Straight Edge Kegger is the new one that we are just about to send to film festivals.
Okay, is that going to Cannes or anything?
No, it'll be like South by Southwest and then a lot of horror stuff. So, like Shriek Fest LA and Cinepocalypse, things like that.
Okay, tell me about being a filmmaker.
It's a struggle every day. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears has to go into it, and we both have to work day jobs just to be able to support the habit. But it's a passion, you know.
Okay, did you go to school for it?
No, well, kind of. I minored in film and video studies, but I went with like a backup plan. I was a teacher for a couple of years.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. So you're doing the Straight Edge Kegger thing.
Yes,
and you're killing to keep kids off drugs.
That's the whole idea is that this gang of militant straight edgers, one of their core group members, they bail on the group, and the gang doesn't know how to respond in any way other than violently. But then the violence turns deadly, and so they all have to kind of dig in their boots, and it's a battle against the people inside the house and the people outside.
Where'd you get the idea for that from?
A couple different things. The main one is that there's a group called FSU, and they accidentally killed someone by, you know, they beat this guy up and they accidentally killed the guy years ago. And I just thought, what if a similar gang had a reason to actually be aggressively trying to attack these people to the point of murdering them, you know? I try to turn everything into horror / thriller, because that's what I'm into. So, I didn't think I had any of those left. Thank you. But yeah, that's where it came from.
Okay, sounds good.